Listen, France is going through the ultimate crisis. This is a triple whammy
It's heating
for the
up.
country of France. It's more than heating up. See,
It's heating
the
up.
issue is that
Woo.
as of just 24 hours ago, this is a breaking alert. Just let me tell you that. Hit the like button, share this with 25 people because France has succumbed to another issue. See, their
Mm.
diplomatic ties have been canceled with none other than Burkina Faso, the African country that they colonized years and years ago, and years, and took their uranium, tried to take all of their resources, leave them in a crazy stupor of debt. Well, guess what? Ibrahim Traore, the captain of Burkina Faso, said, you know what? We're
Mm.
just going to cut all ties with France. Like, we
Dang.
don't want to have anything at all to do with you, French.
Exactly. Yeah, that's basically what it is. No communication. When this happens, guys, that's why we've been saying it's something big that's happening.
Yeah.
It's something huge that's happening.
Mm.
And this is the start. This is the
Wow.
start of something huge. If you're not understanding what this is, no communication from a colonizer. And it's took what? A couple years, of course. This
Decades and
means that
decades.
people that is in Burkina Faso that works for the French government,
Mm.
that's diplomats for the French government,
If they're still there,
is
they gotta
gone.
go.
It's gone. No troops in Burkina
Mm-mm.
Faso for France.
No,
Nothing like that.
no, no.
It's no more France.
Yeah, it's a done deal. And in this video, we're going to talk about the implications for France, for Europe as a whole, because we are trying to tell you Europe is going into the dark ages.
Ooh,
America is going into the dark ages.
ooh.
Western society is stumbling into the dark ages. And there's nothing anybody can do about it because you have to reap what you sow at the end of the day. But
Yeah,
we are going to read this to you from AP News. For the naysayers out there who say, oh, well, that's never going to happen in Africa. Africa will never rise.
it's
I don't know
happening.
what you're talking about. Everything's fine in the West, ma'am, sir. Let us just read this to you very quickly. Feel free to follow along. Hit the pause button. Look up Burkina Faso cuts diplomatic relations with France once a key ally, and you will find the article to just
Hmm.
join in, Just like when we were in school, you join in with the teacher, read and process the information. Like, let's get on that level because here's what it says. Updated June 27th, 11:38 a.m. GMT time, African time, like East African time. Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso's military government severed diplomatic ties with France, its former colonial ruler that had been a key security partner for the West African nation before relations fractured. Now, here's the irony of this. France was the security partner, but wasn't it the French that were promoting non-security, right? Weren't they promoting along with their friends, the US of A, hey, let's bring in these terrorist groups to destabilize Burkina Faso?
Ooh.
Well, obviously, the captain, Ibrahim Traore, said, you know what, I think we don't need your security. Maybe we'll deal with Russia's security instead, but y'all can keep your security out there in the
Mm.
Francophone France nation, okay? The junta said in a statement Friday it broke off relations with France effective immediately, accusing it of blatant neocolonial ambitions and active support for subversive networks and terrorists
Mhm.
without providing evidence. Now, AP obviously is a Western news network, and I just want to let AP and all the folks on the media know this is a sovereign nation.
Yeah.
They don't need to provide evidence. I mean, imagine you come in my house and you attempt to destroy my household or you attempt to bring in forces that could threaten my house, I don't need evidence to kick you out. You're just going to get out,
Yeah.
ma'am, sir, at the end of
That's
the
a
day.
yeah, that's a good example because like it's getting down to that. You have to pay attention to your household. I know for us, we don't be like allowing a lot of people here because like it's very spiritual. So
Mm-mm.
basically, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. It's very spiritual. West Africa is starting to unite, and this is a big move that's happening.
Yeah,
So when this happens, other African nations are going to be joining, as we
yeah,
see from a couple years
absolutely.
ago. They start to slowly come together. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's kind of going in reverse in a way.
Mm.
First it was the East African slave trade, then the West African slave trade, but now it's going back. It's coming back to the West African slave trade. It's going to be coming back to the East African slave trade. I'm not sure a timeline, I'm not sure timeline, but this is what I'm seeing. This is my opinion. You get what I'm saying? Leave a comment below and let me know your opinion.
Absolutely. And you know what? I just realized I'm so sorry about this. For 5 minutes, 15 seconds into this
Mm.
video, and I almost forgot to tell you, see, our marriage anniversary is coming up.
Yeah,
Our
5.
daughter's birthday is coming up on July 5th. And so we decided, in honor of all the celebrating we're about to be
Hmm.
doing, for the first time ever in the history of this channel, after serving 1,063 clients, working
Yeah.
with 5.8 or seeing our channel seeing 5.8
Million.
million
Yeah.
viewers in its lifetime, 43 years of watch time on our channel. You may ask me, how do you know this? Well, because I'm a data analyst
Yeah.
and I
Like
just ran
really.
all the data that we're going to present tonight in our intelligence meeting. But you're probably too late for that. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But the good news is that you can take $75 off of a one-to-one call with us. And we were so gracious here. He already added the $75 off. And so
Yeah.
the link is in the description if you are interested. But I must warn you, we are two people. Although we have a team and we have AI that assists us in certain things, there's only going to be 5 to 10 slots. And by July 5th, it's going to be over. So if
Yeah.
you're one of those people that has been looking, you want to strategize on
Really.
geopolitics, you want to understand strategic global mobility, you want to understand the deeper questions because you're not interested
Exactly.
in vacationing and, oh, where can I get the best vacation spot and
Hmm.
what's the coolest culture. You don't like that type of information. You want to talk deep economic, geographic, and geopolitical
Yeah.
strategy. This is the one-to-one session for
Yeah.
you. Link in the description. But listen, France's foreign ministry spokesman Pascal Convor, I hope I'm saying that right, Confavor, said in a statement that the country regrets the
Mm.
hostile and unfounded decision, which illustrates the worrying drift of the Burkina authorities. Necessary reciprocal measures are currently under review. Can I just pause and I just wonder, like, what are those necessary measures? Like,
Mm.
what? I mean, they treat Burkina like Burkina is their child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, they
Basically.
think Burkina is their firstborn son, or maybe their youngest son. Because I mean,
Yeah.
why would you say something like that? Confavoro, however you say it, added that France is monitoring the safety of the French government personnel and citizens in Burkina and urged them to exercise increased vigilance. The
Mm.
West African nation of 23 million people has been battered by years long violence perpetrated by extremist groups linked to Al Qaeda and the Islamic State group, as well as government forces accused of extrajudicial killings. Its wider Sahel region is the world's deadliest region
Mm.
for extremism. All I
Man,
got to say
that
is
was some
round of
powerful
applause to
words.
Burkina Faso. They have the Sahel Alliance. They have the Russians that are also going to be
Hmm.
able to aid at their dispatch.
Exactly.
Chinese as well. Iran. I mean, you could really see a multitude of nations get in to help Burkina if France resorts to the type of
Yeah.
treachery that they are imagining in their minds. I mean, understand your country is suffering. You're 110 degrees right now in France,
Oh,
in Europe. Your 29,000 chickens have died in France. What do you
no,
think?
100,000.
Was it
It was more,
29,000 or
more,
100,000?
more
It
than,
was
yeah. It was a
a
lot.
lot.
It was a lot, guys.
Enough to make their supply chain fragile.
Yeah.
Like, listen, y'all got other stuff to worry about. Maybe get together with Switzerland and Sweden and the folks up there, Norway. I
Hmm.
think y'all could work something out with those people up there instead of still trying to exploit Burkina Faso because Burkina's not having it. And if Russia steps in, Russia, it's not going to look good for Western Europe. But I'm going to mind my business and stay down here
Yeah.
in Southern Africa, the island nations of Africa. I'm gonna just mind my business because that's not wise.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of good things that's happening in West Africa. You know, there's systems being built. You get what I'm saying? That these countries are coming together, and this is a perfect example for Africa to
Yeah,
pay attention to. It's only a matter of time when Africa unites, and that's what's happening in real time. Like nations with 23 million, that's
yeah,
just like 2 3 countries together.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So systems are being built, money is moving around, money is starting to come together for the African nations.
Wow.
And this is something big. That's why I'm like, people really got to pay attention
It is
to what's
big. It's a
going
big
on.
deal.
Like
It's big.
there's a shift that's happening, and you need to uh, just don't be too late to the party. Don't be
Yeah.
too late to the party, to be honest. So, yeah, guys, this is huge.
Yeah, France is going to have to reassess their geopolitical strategy. You know, it's a great time for you to do that as well if you are coming to the continent. We have discussed, remember, this urgent alert. You have about T minus 12 days left until the
Oh,
United States of America runs out of their fuel reserves.
that's deep.
This is your positioning time. This is your where do I get 10 to 20-year residency time, because we are not in a day and age with missiles flying from Iran to Bahrain as we
Oh,
speak.
yeah.
We are not in a time to jump around 30, 60, 90-day visas. That's foolishness.
Mm,
No, we are in a longevity, plant roots
exactly.
in the ground, preferably in the country that's number one for doing business on the continent of Africa, but you can choose any country you want. Rwanda and Kenya are great second choices right now. South Africa, unfortunately, is incredible, unstable at the moment, as
Yeah.
you see in the media. You know, you just don't want to take the chance of your family getting battered in the immigration protests like a stampede. They just run you over
Phew.
because you speak. I mean, that's foolishness, right? So you want to be somewhere that's neutral and stable. You want to be somewhere that issues you 10 and 20-year residencies. You want to go somewhere that's going to issue you your
Hmm.
15% corporate tax flat and not charge you 35%. These are the things we
Deep.
discuss
Yeah.
with our clients. This is why we have such demand on our channel. This is why we have so many people we work with in this capacity, because at the end of
Hmm.
the day, it's all about strategizing before you leave America. Because I'll be honest with you, there's countries on the continent right now that you just don't want to be in. But without strategy, you end up in the wrong place, investing in the wrong thing, doing
Yeah.
the wrong
Wasting time.
stuff, and then you end up in America and on YouTube like Africa is horrible. It's not horrible, it's just the strategy was not in alignment with what you need for your specific circumstance.
Yeah. Get the wisdom, guys. Get the wisdom. Be diligent in the times that we are in. So, guys, I believe that's it.
Yeah,
Make sure you like the video. Leave your comments below. Check the links in the description because, yeah, things are changing fast, but you got to be on it.
crazy.
So, we'll talk to you in the next one. Shalom.
Shalom.